Grandma's hands clapped in church on Sunday morning. Grandma's hands played the tambourine so well. Grandma's hands used to issue out a warning. She'd say, Chad, don't you run so fast. You might fall on a piece of glass. Might be snakes there in that grass. Grandma's hands.
This episode of TV Nerds is brought to you by Cool Comics and Games. You'll get all your games and comics there. I promise you, you will not regret it. If you play Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon, I swear to God, I would demolish you. Not really, but please get your games and comics there. It'll be great. If you don't go there, I swear to God, I will find you.
I keep coming back to you.
Viewer discretion is advised.
I keep coming back to you.
Hello, internet world. It's been a tough week, but when you put out that bottle, I just got happy. Thank you. Thank you.
It was for Chicago.
For sure.
I can't say it, but yeah.
I mean, we might as well just jump into it. You know, everyone's talking about it. Let's just, straight up.
Chad
R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. You know,
They can't see me back here, but I'm out here.
Yeah,
he's doing a salute. Wakanda salute.
Baby.
Even though that's not his only movie, but
Don't drop nothing.
a lot of people know him well for Black Panther. So
Hey, nigga,
come on, man.
don't spill nothing.
Y'all tripping. But I mean, like
Can we?
that.
Can we just? It's just crazy, man. Because yes, you're right. He did other work, but this is what really put him on the map. Like, what really put him on the big map where everybody was. He was supposed to do more.
Yeah, he was like He was planning to do like
in his
more.
prime.
Not even just with Black Panther. He was planning to do like a movie about the first Black Samurai, and just other movies as well. So it just sucks that that his life unfortunately got cut short.
I mean, I think the worst part is that people clowned him for it. You
Oh,
know what I mean?
yeah.
For 4 years, 5 years.
Not even 4 years, but it was like
2016 he got diagnosed. They said.
yeah, he got
Yeah.
diagnosed in 2016,
But it
but not.
wasn't for
But
They
So,
didn't. They didn't notice like the changes until like recently when like.
a red carpet even, I think it was, or something like
No,
that.
not even that. But it was when he did a post. He was doing a post for Jackie Robinson and stuff, and his face was looking skinny. He was looking real bad, and then people started like roasting him, the people
Yeah.
and stuff, and they ain't nobody even know.
That's actually one of the big side effects for colon cancer. Is is weight loss,
Yeah.
extreme weight loss.
Like there was even pictures that just like surfaced of him like having to walk with like a stick. That's how like bad it was taking a toll on his body and stuff. So
He still put out 5 movies. Obviously.
that's a dedication, man. I mean, you get diagnosed with in 2016, you give us Civil War, Black Panther, Endgame. The Five Bloods, which that movie was good. Like it was amazing. when he
Okay,
did the Five Bloods.
Here's my thing. I watched Five Bloods again.
Mm-hmm.
After doing a second time because he died, everything he said sounded profound.
It does.
Before
Low key,
watching the movie by itself.
Yeah, but like low key,
I was like,
low
you
key,
could put more in there.
nah, low key.
but
When I thought about it, it was like, yeah, it did seem like it's just, it's the same thing with like a lot of artists. Like Tupac did it, Nipsey Hussle did it. Like like before they die, it's like it seems like they're telling their goodbyes already. So
Has anyone heard anything from Denzel Washington?
no, but I
Pretty
heard.
sure-
But I know they were really close,
Yeah,
and like
he was the one that got him to his acting. He paid for his scholarship
Yeah.
Oh.
to be where to get to where he's at now. Denzel Washington paid for his scholarship back in college.
you know what?
Yeah.
He just got a couple of extra points, and he didn't even need them.
Yeah. This was known.
Yeah.
He like
Yeah, it was known. He even said it in a speech at Howard.
Yeah.
Like when he did a speech at Howard, like he even said like, yeah, he helped me out.
Yeah, a lot of opportunities open up. You never expect them, and then Denzel Washington was just paying for just black kids like
Yeah.
scholarships. So like he got it and like, ended up becoming Black Panther for us. So thanks to. So I wonder how that relationship, hearing that news, like
a lot of celebrities, they like their reaction to it was like they were all just shocked. Like Angela Bassett said something about it. She was really heartbroken about it.
He worked with Viola Davis too, right? They all was on Marvel, weren't they?
Oh, speaking of
Viola
that,
Davis was in that, Angela
I
Bassett?
think one of his somebody else I can't remember who, somebody told me this. I have to make sure it's true, but like somebody that works in Marvel, like does work with him.
Yeah.
Apparently she didn't post anything about it.
Yeah.
So people were giving her a lot of
shit about it, right?
And then I guess she had to delete her social media, but some people just don't want to.
Yeah.
Like that, and I mean,
to me it's more.
Viola
I forget
Davis,
who.
I think?
I forgot who it was.
it was
Viola.
somebody.
It's gotta
Somebody.
be Angela. Viola wasn't in the.
She wasn't in.
Nah,
She was in DC.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just know like they really bullied her. Like, why aren't you speaking on it? And it's like to
It's
me
like-
that's a more real reaction than somebody who
Yeah, like
a
I
day
think.
later writes this whole.
How
I
can
don't
you
know.
tell somebody?
Yeah, how can you
to
tell someone
react?
how to
Yeah.
grieve?
you
You can't tell nobody how to
exactly.
grieve. Like that's just like not everybody has to post something about them.
Yeah, it's just like Kobe's wife took a while to post
Yeah.
because that you don't want to be. That's the last thing you want to be is on social media when your loved one is famous. You just no.
It's been a shitty ass year.
The one thing I do
really
I do
has.
like is the fact that Chadwick Boseman's like family was able to break the news instead of like a blog or
TMZ,
something like that.
some
Yeah,
shit, yeah.
because
I
I'm
agree.
still pissed off at the fact that TMZ
Oh.
broke Kobe's death, the news of Kobe's death before the family even knew.
Yeah.
So, like, I was just glad that they were able to, control the narrative and say, when he did pass, say, R.I.P. first before anybody. So,
It's a damn shame.
Damn.
I know. It's still sad, bro. He made like niggas woke. You think about it, like Black Panther, like woke up a lot of people.
42. Like,
Yeah.
and the fact that he was playing a lot of like historical black roles, like Jackie Robinson, Thurgood Marshall. There's another one. Oh yeah, James Brown. He did an amazing job when he played James Brown. So,
Damn. Fuck this year, son.
but I mean,
2020 better be
that's
lit.
that's dedication though. Like even when you like have a disease like that and you can do these great performances, that's dedication.
But
But
not
the
only that,
question of the matter is, did that motivate him? Like,
Probably
he
did.
got this diagnosis in 2016. So was that the driving
Motivation to
force?
say,
Let me go
I'm
ahead and
gonna-
knock these movies out. Let me go and be.
I'm gonna make sure I do a hell of a job. Can't nobody tell me nothing.
I wonder. I think it's Marvel more though, because Marvel makes the guys do the St. Jude Hospital visits. You know what I'm saying? The cancer
Yeah.
research visits.
They do that a lot.
He continued to do it, so I
Yeah.
think he had that connection. So it was like, if these kids can like fight and continue doing their life and everything, what excuse I got for
Yeah,
not
there's
working?
a video going around like when he broke down and cried about a kid who lost his life to cancer. So I mean,
So
so it's like when you already have to battle that, then you just gotta push through
that's heavy.
as long as you can.
That's heavy.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Watching some of that, it hit home for all of us, because I see us kind of like we're in our like beginning stages.
Yeah.
He made great points of like
That shit spooked me out for at least a couple hours.
yeah, like,
'Cause it's like we're creating media. Y'all continuing to create media for this big massive machine, and then eventually we're gonna be gone.
Yeah.
That shit.
but
And the only thing that's left that would keep your legacy going is what you created.
You got content
Pretty
for your
much.
daughter. I got content for my son. If y'all decide to have kids, you two bachelors.
Well, not Eugene. He's not a
Oh
bachelor.
yeah. Oh yeah.
He just don't have to be. He's not a bachelor.
No more.
you gonna get him in trouble.
I know. He just looked into the camera like,
like,
oh.
Two bachelors?
No.
Like two? Who two? Oh man. But I mean, but the one thing another thing I just didn't like when it comes to social media and how like you gotta do this whole social media grief thing is like, why did some of these parents like, okay, I know like your kid probably was a big fan of Black Panther and everything, you had to like tell them like, yeah, the person who did it, but like, why are you taking pictures of them crying?
Oh, I know what you're
Yeah,
saying.
like
Yeah.
I seen like two pictures of like kids just doing a salute and crying. I'm just like, what's the point of that?
I guess the impact. Realize
It does show the impact, but even still, like, if your kid, like, this is probably for a lot of these kids, and especially black kids, this is like their first, superhero, that they've seen, and to like, there's enough black trauma in this world already for 2020. That's something I did not have to see.
I don't know. I think it's even more than that because like Black Panther itself was like a father figure to most kids. Like the idea of him, even as a Bruce Wayne that he was, like being the king of Wakanda and everything, he still showed a level of I don't know, fathership. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, for
He was a role model.
Right. So for the kids to take a blow that much, it kind of does show like you would.
It does show the impact on the black community for sure.
It's like a wake.
I saw this one tweet, and I definitely agree with it. It was like, we deserved to celebrate Black Panther the way we did when we showed out for Black Panther.
Facts.
Like, we had the right to do that.
Facts.
So,
That was.
That would be kind of fun. Not fun, like doing a big, like vigil kind of. So.
I mean, you could do like the Michael Jackson and do like all his movies every day. Like he deserves like that type of holiday. Like,
First black. Well, I mean,
technically
first,
not first black, but like for this generation, this is like the first like on the scale that it was. That was the first black superhero on the scale that it was.
First black superhero.
Yeah.
But first black superhero that had this type of impact.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who had this type of impact? Like,
Yeah, because I'm like,
sure.
I know what he meant though. I know what he meant. That's
Yeah,
why I just
'cause-
let it slide. I'm
Because
like,
you
I
think
know
about it,
you're
what
talking
movie
about.
have we through our
Blade.
history?
Blink Man.
Come on, dog.
Blade.
Blade.
I mean,
Blade. I was
Blade-
thinking of
Blade
Blade,
didn't-
the entire time, but he's like,
Blade.
I mean, Blade was the first
Spawn.
when it came to Marvel. Also, when it came to Marvel.
But I'm saying where it's like, as you watch that movie, like, how did you feel when you watched that movie? You felt like a god when you watched it, right?
Yeah.
You felt like your skin was powerful. All right, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There's no movie that you can relate to me that you feel good about being black.
Not only that, the impact that he even shows. Like any other black superhero movie, they were just corny, goofy. It was like a joke.
Yeah,
Besides Blade, yeah, a lot of them were like, it was more comedic than actual serious superhero movie. So.
you know what I liked? That usually when you, even like with a Latino or a black character, like even when they are portrayed as the protagonist, it's just they don't emphasize like how proud of that, that, which is cool. Like that's fine. It's equal, but I feel like this movie
or culturally
gave
too.
like a whole different view of Africa. It wasn't just like, oh, we're just in a plane with tigers.
And it showed
a hut.
actual like African
it
culture
yes,
too.
Actual,
There was representation for like a lot of African culture.
yes, it showed like.
And peacefulness, prosperous. Like no one hated each other.
Yeah.
And it showed that we weren't trying to fight. Like no one's out here being ghetto. No one out here wants to. It's like we just in the house.
They just live
living life on the fields and whatever.
Right. It looked rich. It looked
Yeah.
gold. They didn't show us the dirtiest part of the
Yeah.
Africa like they always show us over here.
It looked like what Africa somewhat looks like now.
It
like,
actually
really.
does.
There's a lot
big
of places in
cities.
Africa that are actually
Really beautiful.
modernized and stuff.
No.
There's-
I know
Yeah.
that now.
Yeah.
But,
But I'm saying for over years and years, every time they show us what's Africa's going
Hotel
on,
Rwanda.
it make it
There's
seem
always
like
some child
they
porn.
living out on sticks and
Yeah.
shit. And
Yo,
not
Hotel
saying that
Rwanda was a good movie
they,
there.
yeah,
It was good. But
not saying that they don't live like that still to this day, but that's
I mean,
all.
for
Yeah.
some of those like countries in Africa that live that way, it's just tradition.
right?
They
look
just
at
they
us
just
stupid.
follow tradition.
Yeah, they looking at us stupid.
like the only other movie that wasn't like that was the one with Jackie Chan, where he just got picked up by the tribe and they just brought him back to they revived him. But it was like they just came across him. So it was like he was out in the sticks, and like one of the nomadic tribes came across him. So it was like it made sense. It didn't demean the African culture or anything. He was just like, yo, it's a tribe. This is how we gonna bring you back to life. And it showed how like natural science or like
Holistic.
survival,
Yeah.
holistic ways can still save a life.
Yeah.
And that was taught through like traditions in Africa. So I was like, okay, Jackie Chan did it right.
But
then you
yo,
watch other
since
But I don't get the holistic and then scientific thing. That just because one was made in an area and another one was just made by your, some ingredients that you found.
yeah.
Wouldn't it be still the same thing?
One's more refined.
Yeah.
If there's a refinement for medicine. So your
Medicine
herbalist-
has to be tested and proven many times for it to even go to trial, and then
Yeah.
it has to be trialed and then proven a certain amount of times for it to actually go out into the public. So there's more of a safety measure towards it versus holistic. It's like kind of like it's up and down. You never know.
It's like this is just like something that
there are a lot of natural
This is
herbs,
like
but
this is like been passed down from generation to generation.
like if you get
it's
shot
over
in
too
the
much.
heart or if you get shot in the gut a couple times, I don't think herbs are
holisticness,
gonna
Yeah.
to a certain, you get what I'm saying.
yeah, like there's certain things that you just can't do holistically.
Modern
but
medicine just has more technology. It's had years of
But my thing is, why keep making newer drugs? Why not test the stuff that is holistic and get it down to a refined and then make it a like?
now
drug
that's
if
a
it
whole
actually
nother
works?
conversation.
Because you can't make no money off of it if people can just get shit up,
Yeah.
just like
yeah,
You can just
if
pick
it's
up
just
eucalyptus.
these two herbs and you'll be good. People just gonna get them herbs whenever they need. There's no money in that.
there's
And plus-
also different. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, and plus, some medical creams. For example, aloe is good for burns. However, you can get like burn cream, which is a little bit way better
Yeah.
than the actual organic.
It's
stuff.
a lot
like,
cleaner.
If you don't have the actual medicine, you find a plant that's aloe, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
You can
It's-
still use it. You just gotta apply it more. There's a process to
It's like a plant, concentrates. Concentrates.
This is more
So,
concentrated.
Yeah,
stuff.
so you don't have to like, for example, cut an aloe plant, and that's fine too. But for example, certain creams or like you said, they'll have concentrate of aloe along with other substances and yes, exactly. That'll not only so it's more like earlier, like you said, it's more refined.
Yeah.
It's like they take like dabs. They take like the concentrate of everything and put it into a tube. And now that's why they say like, yo, don't just apply this twice, nigga. You put any more on there.
Use this a certain amount of times.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta use this every day.
Let's put it this way: holistic medicine is a joint, and then modern medicine is
A dab.
Yeah, facts. Boy,
I'm low key still.
the realest
God.
explanation right there.
I'll take it.
Shit. But I mean, I just thought about this too, because I mean, like I was saying earlier, like, this is like a lot of kids, like this is their first, celebrity death that they got to experience in a way. So I mean, I just want to go around the room and just say, what was y'all first celebrity death y'all had to deal with when y'all was younger? That really like impacted you like that?
Damn, that's a good question. Now you had me thinking. Because there are a couple, but I'm like, what's the first one?
Or just, just think of one that come from your head. I mean, y'all want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
This was actually my first one, like Crocodile Hunter.
Oh,
When Steve Irwin died?
Steve Irwin, damn that.
Because like when I was younger, I was definitely like Animal Planet kid. I was always watching like nature shows and stuff like that, and like he was definitely one of my favorite people to like watch on Animal Planet. And like I even watched the movie like 100 times and shit. So like the day he died, like my mom literally had to sit me down and tell me like, yeah, Steve Irwin. It was just said that Steve Irwin died. He died from a stingray. I'm like, yo,
took me
I
a
was
minute.
like, wow, like,
Damn,
so
I'm
that was
trying to-
crazy. I mean, so what was yours, Icy?
Not Bret Hart, but Owen Hart.
Owen
from
Hart?
wrestling.
Oh.
I remember that was devastating because I was a big fan,
Mhm.
and he did the what was it? Fucking the Shawn Michaels when he go down the little
Yeah.
thing, and that bitch snapped, and he fell on the turnbuckle, snapped just instantly. He fell like 20 feet. That was so unexpected because it was just like,
And
all right, he's coming down.
And even though wrestling is like scripted and shit, it's like
Yeah.
you can still get hurt from that
Yeah.
shit.
Well, I
Shit
mean,
still
he
happen.
wasn't supposed to be on the roof.
Yeah.
At any point, anytime, anyway. But
I
they
think
was
that's probably
trying to
why
do-
they stopped doing like all
Yeah.
the crazy shit. Like you, like, bruh.
Well,
Back then,
Sting
you
was
had
still
people
doing it.
Yeah, you had people like jumping from the freaking top of the cage and shit onto. I'm like, bro.
He fell a little higher than that.
Oh.
A little higher than that. Like
Oh, you
2
can
kg.
hear it. Do you hear the sizzling?
Yeah,
It
we
sound
got.
like it sound like the sizzling plate from Applebee's.
What you got there? What's sizzling in there?
Some chicken wings.
Yeah.
Hey.
Rest in peace to Applebee's. I went to the one
Dead.
gone.
The what? The one on
41.
Yeah.
They just painted a black little label over it.
Bruh, that's
Gone.
dog.
They did me like that.
Corona came around and fucked that one.
It's always like Applebee's or Chili's. I prefer Chili's.
Fuck both of them. Fridays.
I like them both.
Yo,
but-
Fridays
Fridays
got
is good.
Fridays got that. Yeah.
I did that with Applebee's and Boston Market. Came in there, was ready, hungry.
Bro, Boston Market gone from everywhere, bro.
I saw just
Boston-
a trash can just sitting outside. I was like,
Yeah.
no, y'all take my cornbread. Y'all take my cornbread.
The half a chicken with the
the
mashed
cat-
potatoes.
The whole
The whole damn chicken.
son, they had a whole pie just sitting there. I was just like, dude,
Duh.
it was like going to Thanksgiving every time you went in there.
It
Man.
was fire. It was open on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That's when you was like, yo, you trying to make some Thanksgiving dinner?
Nah, let's go to Boston Market.
Boston Market?
Hell yeah.
I'll get me a plate, two chickens, mashed potatoes, some mac and cheese, cornbread, and a sweet tea.
That's
I would
Thanksgiving
sit
every day.
At the house, be
Full, bro. Happy.
Man.
Happy.
go to sleep.
So
You know what?
Huh?
I got one for you.
Okay.
All right.
What we got?
Okay, so he's not a celebrity as in like he's done like movies or whatever, but
He's like a public
he's
figure in a
well-known.
way.
He is a public figure. And before I say this, so nobody's like, what? I wasn't sad because he died. I was sad because my grandpa wasn't there to see it. It was a good thing that this person died. Fidel Castro.
Oh, dang.
My grandpa was a political prisoner in Cuba
Oh shit.
and escaped through through political reasons, came to this country. And that dude hated Fidel. We used to mess with him. Like, he died at least a year or two before Fidel got to die. Now he said I would love to see
Yeah,
the day.
I
So
know
it
a
just-
lot of
It
like,
was like a
especially in Miami,
good
like,
moment.
especially in Miami when
When
they
he
got the
died,
news
but
that he died.
sad
There was a
that my
whole
grandpa.
bunch of Spanish people in like, in freaking, damn, what's that city in Miami?
Hialeah?
Yeah, in Hialeah,
Oh,
they had a
Hialeah.
parade and all
Yeah.
for that shit. Like, they were all celebrating this man. I'm like,
It was like,
I'm
you know
like,
that
shit,
meme
I know,
with the
yeah,
with
and
the
it's like,
casket?
I know I know he was a bad guy or whatever, but damn, y'all hate that nigga that much.
Look,
Oh my god, I was in the bar Rusty's and half the people there that were like Cuban or Hispanic,
you
they
was
were
there?
like, wow, like it was
Was you
yeah.
there?
I was
she was like, because I was there. I was telling you
in
from
the bar.
experience.
Dang,
at Rusty's.
I saw with my own eyes.
I was like,
I bet money they're gonna do like that with Trump. As soon as Trump
As
fall, it's gonna be
whether he
about
dies or whether
4-5
he's
parade.
just gets voted out, people are gonna celebrate.
Hell yeah.
Nah, I think even if he like, they're gonna do a mild celebrate just to get him out of office, but it's gonna be a celebration.
I just don't like.
It'll
to
be a
wish-
celebration
I like to
in the
wish
actual
death
White
upon
House.
People,
Like,
so
y'all
that's
It's,
no.
It's gonna be bad because like niggas gonna say fuck coronavirus and just get together. Like as soon as he's out, then they'll be like, I don't even care. I'm turn
you
up.
got-
No president, Trump no more. And they gonna just be
Oh,
like,
he's,
Hey, yo,
he's
hey, yo,
I'm
I'm
not
a-
wishing death on him. I'm just
Guys,
saying. I
he's
Yo,
know
the
serving
that.
Sims-
another
the
4
Sims-
years,
the
'cause
Sims-
Biden really Biden.
The Simpsons said it.
Biden.
The Simpsons said it. So the Simpsons predicted it. So
Yeah.
I'm just waiting. But I
Good.
mean, yo, when this man, yo, this man's still cooking over here.
we
but,
got one air fryer.
Boy, them wings. Boy, they
but
look
yo,
cracking,
when
boy.
Trump leaves office or whatever, I know his wife's gonna divorce him.
Oh,
That
Nah,
she
he
looks
still
like
got
she
money.
looks like she is like captive with this man.
No,
Every
he
time you
still
see
got
her.
money.
I feel like he got something on her, bro. She does look captive, but it doesn't look like
like a
old-
captive,
Nah.
you can do something about it.
It's like some shit where like, damn, this nigga. No, I like Spice Girls. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like
No,
shit you
that
don't
shit
want.
it.
Shit you don't
Spice
want.
Girls of all things.
Man, what's wrong with Spice Girls,
Nah,
man?
like true diehard fan. Says, I know you got them platform shoes still. It's
I'll
like,
tell you what I want when I really, really want.
you know
But guys, seriously, what else does he have on her that we already don't know because of the internet?
I
Like,
mean, we know.
what can he say? You were a slut.
I mean,
Or
we
you
know
used
that.
to
We got
take naked
pictures. Like, we
Like,
got
what-
pictures, bro.
what did-
Like, come on.
What? Tell me what the fuck.
I know. That's what, like, there's something there.
It could be just a power. Like maybe it's a move she haven't made yet.
Or is she a KGB sleeper cell?
It could be. You gotta think about these things.
Like salt.
Cause like if you are espionage, you ain't gonna make your move right now.
Can't.
It's specific.
Yeah. Gotta be surgical. That's
Within an inch. Because if you
Precision.
miss it, it can be like y'all ever seen what was that movie? Is it Valkyrie? Valkyrie with Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
Okay. Where he had to take out Adolf.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking about he had to switch out his little briefcase with another briefcase, and it had to be within time limit and time seconds.
Yeah.
All of that. Ooh.
It ain't done yet.
Can you show us
Dang,
the
it
chick?
ain't done yet. Dang.
I mean, I show you.
They ain't done.
Nah, I gotta sauce them up.
Oh, okay. I feel you.
Plus I got more wings.
Oh, okay.
Hello
But yo,
there.
Gabe, you got
Gabe's just cooking one. Podcast.
this. This how we do. Hey, this how.
Stomach work.
Hey, this how we do at TV Nerds. Gabe stomach. We don't call him Gabe stomach for no reason, man.
Niggas ain't got no dinner.
But
I'm dead.
but yo, you ain't got.
I cannot.
You ain't got a. You know.
It was Aaliyah. Because like I was a big vampire fan
Oh.
back in the day,
Sure.
and so like Queen of the Dems was like the soundtrack.
And plus her music too. So I mean,
Facts.
yeah.
And then she came out, I was like, oh shit, son.
That wasn't expected.
Yeah.
And then to hear,
And then all of a sudden it's like from a plane crash.
what do
Like,
you mean? What happened?
Yeah.
Who'd he hit? And it's like, nah, it just fell out the sky.
But also, you gotta think about how that news hit. We was all watching BET. There was no social media. So
everybody
it was
watching
like,
BT and then BT cuts off and just like
We want
This
to make
is
a
what
special announcement. Blah 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 blah. Leah, I was like, God.
I'm like, what?
Yo,
Nah,
you
that's
know-
what-
you know
that's the
who's
same
gonna
thing-
cry?
What up?
You know who like every Latino's gonna cry over whenever he stops being a vampire and passes away. Don Francisco.
I don't know
Who is that?
I don't know
Don
who the hell that is.
Francisco. So he is like he hosts his own like show that's like 2 hours long, one every Saturday. And I'm talking about girls dancing. It's like a game show. He gives away shit. He has guests. Like it's a 2-hour special. It's like SNL on crack for Latinos. This dude has been alive. His show has been going on for like 40 years. That dude is a vampire. He does not age. So that
know what?
that's he's
Just
still
like
living.
Pharrell.
Facts. Speaking of, there was one guy that I watch on Netflix. I can't remember that. The horoscopes.
Oh, you talk. Walter
I watched
Mercado.
that. What's his
Walter
name?
Mercado. Y mucho amor.
Yeah.
Mucho.
I was like,
He's this, and he looks like a Elton John
yo.
of the Hispanic
Son.
world.
Oh,
So he does
man.
horoscopes.
Duh.
The way he looks now, oh my God. You could tell that he did not want to age for the life of it. And I felt it inside. I felt his energy inside his body like, damn, I gotta get old. And he just kept, it looked like he just kept putting injections in.
Yeah, man.
He was a good looking dude when he was younger.
That's another one everybody's gonna be sad about. This is him. He looks like a saint or something. I don't know. Like
I
this,
thought it was a woman when I was younger. Thought it was a woman, did I?
that's Walter Mercado.
But yeah, I mean, like,
Oh my goodness.
not even like with, you know, with all the things that Chadwick has done, but like people started talking about like, oh, what are they gonna do about Black Panther 2?
Did they shoot?
I mean, because I don't even know they started shooting
I
yet.
don't think
No,
so.
there's
I don't
just
think they
there's
started-
so many suggestions out there. and
Yeah,
we just gotta
people
wait.
people saying that they need to just bring Killmonger back, which I'm not sure because I mean, with Michael B. Jordan, he even said like when after playing Killmonger, he had to like go to therapy and like, you know,
It puts it in
'Cause-
perspective.
yeah, because he had to really get deep into character to play Killmonger. Even though he did like an amazing job, it was like he had to like, you know, go through some stuff just to kind of get out of that character. So it's like,
Yeah, the acting world is a strange one because a movie could turn your brain another direction. And make
I
you
mean,
think.
just look at everyone who plays Joker.
That's what
Yeah.
I was gonna say. I feel like they.
I don't know. With
No, 'cause
Joaquin, you just had to just have him be him.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Though I feel like the next, that's what I was gonna say. I feel like the next Black Panther isn't gonna be like the Heath Ledgers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, cause like he did like a Heath Ledger job for Black Panther 1 and 2, Civil War. I mean, Black Panther 1 and then Civil War and shit. So it's like you can't get another actor like that to play his role. He you know what I'm saying? You have to just do a whole new version like DC does.
You might as well just like not even that, but like I say you could continue the storyline, but I say like just stick to the comics and just let Shuri be the new Black Panther.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. You just pick it up somewhere else.
Perfect.
That, you can't.
like
And if
that.
y'all want to bring Killmonger back, then bring him back. But I mean, like
as
just
a teammate.
I think passing the
something like that.
torch is a better.
Yeah.
pass and dedicate Black Panther 2 to Chadwick.
Right.
Yeah,
You know?
even though they probably had some other, this is probably gonna mess up the phases.
Ooh, that's
just a
another
tidbit.
death that
Yeah,
got
because-
to me is the Paul Walker.
Oh yeah.
Because that just reminded me of the Fast and
Yeah.
Furious situation where they kind of
that is
Yeah, when they
it.
dedicated, I think it was Fast 7 or Fast 8. They dedicated it to.
or Fast 6. I'm not
Yeah.
really sure.
I think they dedicated one of the. I think it was Fast 7. They dedicated it to Paul Walker. So. Yeah.
Oh, and then we said Heath Ledger. That was the most unexpected one.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, you got Heath Ledger, Mac Miller.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't expect
Juice.
that one.
Juice WRLD.
Yeah, Juice WRLD.
Nipsey.
Nipsey.
Yeah.
Definitely unexpected because like I was just scrolling through Instagram and all of a sudden I just see like one of the one of these pages I follow, they was saying, oh, Nipsey was shot. I'm like, what the fuck? Like
Anthony Bourdain.
And then all of a sudden they come as another post saying he died. I'm like, bruh, like this man literally just.
Have you noticed though that a lot of these people die right like when they're doing something and when they're like once they reach either their prime or once they like either they're about to expose something. I don't want to keep saying that like would be one of those people that's a conspiracy theory or anything, but it's just a crazy coincidence.
It was a crazy coincidence.
I mean, but it goes back to my original comment. Like, would you do you think that was the pushing drive? If somebody told you within 7 years
you about to
you're
die,
gonna
like
pass,
you gonna
what
want
you
to
do with that last 7.
You gonna want to do something that you
Every
you could be proud of.
now. Every second matters. Like time's now more valuable than before.
It is now because that question has been brought to us when we was younger.
Yeah.
Saying if you was given
like
as
would you
kids,
would you rather know when you die or something like that?
Well, that question, but that didn't hit me as hard. But what if you was given a little bit of time? What would you do with that last little bit of time? And that hit me the most.
I think that also might be the reason why, because I know I watched this one interview with Chadwick, and he was saying like at first he didn't want to do the Thurgood Marshall movie, but then he was like because like he's already played James Brown and Jackie Robinson. Now he wanted to play another like historical like figure, but it's like why not?
It's a hard. It's been a rough weekend.
I mean, and like even honestly,
Man, it's not even over yet.
it ain't.
The year
We
ain't-
just we about to be in September.
I'm scared what's next because like fam, what else?
Don't be jinxing us either, damn.
It's not even a jinx. It's like what
This
else
is
we got?
this is just
Like,
just
what-
reality. This is what's been happening every month.
2020 looking at Gabe like, oh,
It's
what
like,
else
man,
do I got,
I don't
huh?
know what they.
I don't even
I don't
wanna
know what's
know
going to
what's
happen.
going
It's
on.
like
This
2020 is just like, oh, okay, we'll tell you. I'm like,
Like
nah.
2021 is just be like world-ending shit.
Man.
That's all I got. I've been hit with pandemics. Like we've experienced.
What if 2012, remember, was supposed to be the end?
Yeah.
What if they mixed up the last two numbers? and it was
I'll cut somebody, bro. I'll cut a
Man,
history.
no,
What?
no,
Fuck this up.
ain't no damn way. Ain't no fucking way. No,
I'll
no,
punch a
no.
translationist in the face.
Yo,
This is your people's fault.
it's like, bruh,
Translation
y'all can't
is-
fucking read. Goddamn it,
They translate text, whatever they
man.
do. Whoever translating text, I'm hitting one of your kind.
Oh, that's right. It was supposed to be 2021. Shit.
Nah.
Wow.
Ain't no fucking way.
Remember what happened to Carl? Some dude punched him. For you. For what you did.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Nah,
But
but
just, huh?
I think was it this year? I think was it well, no, Robin Williams was this year, right? I feel like all the fucked up deaths. I feel like it's been this year.
It's always been in August too.
Yeah.
The most surprising ones has always been in
Theos.
August. Like Robert.
Sorry.
It was
Robin
funny because
Williams
like
is a rough one.
Robin Williams died in August.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I don't know. It's a rough.
I always say that once like August is a weird month. I feel like I'm always off. I hate August. I hate it. Once September 1st hits, that's it. Like, and I even read my horoscope. My horoscope, like, it's crazy. My horoscope saying you're gonna have a terrible like day, whatever. Or your day's gonna like. Yeah, I know you're frustrated. I'm like, I am. And then I check the tomorrows, and it goes, today you're gonna feel a lot better. It is a new. I'm like, oh fuck yeah. Like I fucking yes. I don't know.
Oh man, that
Anywho.
is.
So
I mean, besides like Chadwick, there were like 2 other like celebrity deaths that recently happened. Like one of the co-creators for Scooby Doo, he died. Joe Ruby, he died at 87. And
I feel like when they're, it's still sad.
Yeah.
When they're older, when they're that
it's like
you.
not like you expect it, but it's like
You beat
it's
the game.
okay. Yeah.
You beat the game of life, my nigga.
It's like Betty White. Like we're not even like.
Nah, when
It's gonna be sad, but
when and if that happens, I mean, people are gonna be sad.
Someone's
They
gonna
are.
Like,
win a bet.
That's the
I know
last
people are
Golden
better.
Girl. That she's the last surviving Golden Girl.
Right.
So-
She is surviving everything.
That's what I'm saying. Two
she's
pandemics, two depressions,
And it's like, yo,
like 4 wars. She's
her
a
and
92,
Death have
bro.
a good ass relationship.
oh my god.
Yo, I want to live like Betty White.
And everybody just like,
She
and
bribing Death.
and every
She's
time,
bribing Death.
and every time something bad happens in the world, everyone was like, check on Betty White. I'm like,
right.
I'm like, she's fine, dude.
She's yo.
Because we know she's like
Everything.
on the ledge,
Yeah.
and it's just like we gotta make sure we.
But
check,
she's still living. She's still working too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, what?
She an android.
She's
She
still
ain't
working.
See,
Bruh.
I think something's to that. If you if you do become an entrepreneur and start working for yourself, you got to switch out the job that was going crazy on your ass and find something that still is going to go crazy, but you're making money now.
Yeah.
I feel like you can't get off that system.
I don't know what she did.
That's almost
Like,
like a cold turkey.
like-
you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just stop working.
Yeah,
and then
like-
you die instantly right after.
Yeah, like honestly, it's like with a lot of entertainers, like especially comedians, like they don't retire; they just die doing what they do. A lot of these, like
That's how I want to
yeah,
go out on my shit.
like with John Witherspoon, like that's another death that was just crazy. I mean, he was
that
still
hit
he
hard.
he was still doing. I think he was still doing movies. He was still doing movies. He was still doing comedy shows. He was still performing, and then all of a sudden, it's like
You said Charlie Murphy?
Oh,
Charlie Murphy too.
Charlie Murphy was a hard one.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie
Bernie Mac.
Bernie
Yo,
Mac.
Bernie Mac did
Bernie
Madagascar
Mac.
2
Man,
right before he died. Like and Soul Brother.
Bro, Bernie Mac.
I was just watching Ocean's 12 today,
Fire movie.
Yeah.
Fire.
and I was just looking at Bernie Mac like, why?
His special, The Kings of Comedy,
Yeah.
still
hit.
15
It's like
minute or 20 minute.
mhm.
Bro, hardest stand up to this day to me.
A lot of
And-
children got beat in that.
Facts.
Yeah, he's like I'll fuck a kid up.
Yeah, to the white meat.
Fuck you kids. They ain't my kids.
And back in his Def Comedy Jam days when he's
Uh-huh.
like, I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
To get some milk and cookies.
You want what?
To get
To
some
get
milk
some
and
milk and
cookies.
If you don't take your
ass.
punk ass.
You ain't getting
It's
no
like-
damn milk and
And then
cookies.
the little girl's like, where the cookies and shit? It's like, him downstairs.
Him
It's like,
downstairs.
it's like, who the fuck is him?
Oh, what was the other from the Boondocks, the grandpa? He did a lot of movies.
Yeah, I said
Friday.
John Witherspoon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's his name.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh,
I
yeah.
forget
Pops.
his name,
Pops.
Pops.
Well, yeah, if you never knew his name,
know
you just
his
called
name.
him
Yeah.
Pops.
Yeah, everyone called him Pops or Granddad.
I think he was Pops in like 5 to 10 movies.
Especially
for
if
years.
especially if he was with the Wayne's brothers too.
He
Yeah.
was Pops there.
He was Pops in all the Wayne's with all the
Fridays. was
Whenever he
all
worked with the
Pops.
Wayne's brothers, he was Pops.
The movies, the TV show.
Yup. If he was cameoing as your dad on a TV show,
Yeah.
he was Pops.
He was Pops.
Yo,
Yeah.
you know what's sad? He he did the first season of Black Jesus, right?
Yeah.
So then they were supposed to do season 2 with him, and they couldn't. But there's still a season 2 of Black Jesus out, yeah. But it's like he didn't get to.
He didn't get to
be
do it.
in
I gotta
it.
see this Black Jesus.
Yo,
Yeah.
Slim
Oh,
Johnson.
it is
Everyone's saying that it's
hilarious.
like especially the first season. They're saying the first season is like really like, it makes you think and shit. So
I was watching a comedian podcast. It's called Zooming with the Homies. But I don't know if he was on it. The main Black Jesus, Link Johnson. He was on it. He was talking about it. He was like, bro, they like the main writer for it picked him. Like he was like, it picked him back in when I think he said 2016, and then by 2018, 2017, whenever it released, it was all written, ready to go, ready to hit. Shot the pilot hit, Adult Swim took it and just ran with the season. He was like, I never expected something so blessed with it. Now, and since then, he has like, I think he has like 5 movies about to come out too. He got more shit of Black Jesus like quality. That dude's hilarious, Link Johnson.
Yeah.
He be talking about some smoking shit. He be getting high like Snoop Dogg high regularly.
And we all know how high Snoop Dogg gets.
Exactly.
I just think it's so funny. They're like, we gotta grow the garden. And it's like a garden of weed.
Yeah.
They're just growing weed.
Oh my god.
Like all this shit got me thinking, like all the death shit, because someone else was talking about like this shit wouldn't happen in Dragon Ball Z. We just wish a motherfucker back. I was like,
we gotta collect all them damn,
you know what I'm saying?
All them damn Dragon Balls every single time we make a wish.
I ain't got time for that, bro. That's an endeavor.
I mean, I think it would be easier for people to do that, like if it was like realistically here, because like we got social media, so we can connect with more people, and like anyone finds a Dragon Ball.
Who gonna give their ball?
And give up a wish to bring back something like that.
I mean, if we were all like collective, like say this, if we all were collectively like, you know,
unanimous,
saying, okay, like, you know, we gonna bring back this person or this person, you know, like if everyone just, you know, yeah, I think it'll be much easier. Maybe. If it's something important like this. But other than that, not a lot of people.
It'd be like, see, my worry is to be like, we be bringing back the wrong person. Like, now to think about it, niggas shouldn't have brought back Goku. Goku was an asshole. Like, King Kai should fuck his ass up. He brought Exploding Cell to King Kai planet and then blew this nigga up. Saved the Earth, but blew up King Kai, his will.
I'm not gonna lie. The one wish I wish they would have just kept to themselves is when they brought back on Frieza.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yo.
Yeah, you didn't have to tell nobody that.
Come on, man.
You didn't have to say nothing.
They just bring back too many
That's
damn
what I'm
people in
saying.
that show. Like, just
bring back Will Nilla, niggas.
Cause he
Meanwhile,
got
they
that
be-
fighting will inside.
Fuck out of here. Free.
meanwhile, they'll be killing off people in Naruto like
Yeah.
there's no tomorrow. After you get attached to them,
The best you get is a ghost.
yes,
The best you
or a
get.
flashback.
Or
That's the only
memory.
time
or
you'll
just
see
some,
them.
or them coming to you in a dream and
Yeah,
shit.
that's
You know?
the best you gonna get of a family member. Other than, or if you're Orochimaru, you just in there.
I think the only badass ghost that came by was when Asuma came in,
Oh yeah.
and then he made his little.
That was. I mean, it was him and Orochimaru, the only ones that be coming back to life. Truly become back to life.
Orochimaru.
Yeah, he just be pulling niggas out of necks.
How did Orochimaru become the most badass motherfucker, and then in Boruto he's a nanny. He is a nanny.
I don't know.
I don't know.
No, I can't watch
I'm like,
the show.
what?
I can't sit through Boruto. I tried so many times.
I only watch the scenes or the episodes where like it shows the old characters, because then it's like nostalgic just to see them. But then they even change where I'm like,
Yeah, one of the
Bro,
girls
ain't
is
they
fat.
fuck up Naruto's like animation in that show?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, they did. Bro.
I'm like, yo, y'all could have just left Naruto alone.
I don't know, man.
Oh, and then there was the creator of Dragon Ball Z. He died. That was
yeah.
a hit. We was like, damn, so no more DBZ no more? Nah, fam. We got Super.
You got GT.
We got GT and Super. Man, fuck
Like,
out
come
of here. I want the original. Nah,
Man.
he ain't making it.
That's
Oh my
Superman. I don't know what they're gonna do anymore.
Yeah,
First,
so-
there's like the universe. Then there's multiple universes. Then upon those universes, there's another universe. That I'm like, how big?
I
is
mean,
it?
that last episode in Super was actually pretty lit though. The last fight scene,
yeah,
it was pretty lit. Like, come on now.
I mean, I'm not gonna not say it wasn't lit.
No, yeah,
But, I
it
mean,
just. When is the end?
It's
is all
like, do
you're
you
gonna
think
say.
like
you gotta blame Goku for everything. The entire Super series was because of Goku's fault. Like you eventually just gotta be like, yo, Goku, go somewhere. What? Yeah, go to another planet.
it's like I want
Stay dead.
it's like I want to fight you at your highest level. Like what? like I'm not gonna lie. That's the one thing that pissed.
Now we
That's
gotta
the one thing that
suffer our planet going because you want a competition.
Nah, that's the one. Dog, that's the one thing that pissed me off in fucking Battle of the Gods, when he was like, "Oh, I was only fighting you at 80%." Nigga, what? And you just see Beerus like, "What?" Like,
why piss him off?
It's like,
this isn't my final form.
Yeah.
It's like they keep like how many?
He
more?
did that in the Boo Saga. Held back 50%.
For what, nigga?
For what?
He's like, I need some more of those Zenzu beans. We ain't got no more. Oh,
what?
Well, I'm tired.
It's like, all right, let me just.
It's an animation thing. It's to build up suspense for the fight. I don't
Even
know.
still-
but
How
it's
you build up
dumb.
suspense when one dude is not fighting?
One dude's getting his ass beat the whole
and
time.
purposely
I don't know.
letting the planet
I don't know
go.
why. I see what you're saying. I don't know why. they
Like
do that.
Beerus has enough power to freaking destroy the Earth. He wanted to destroy the Earth over some fucking what was that?
Food.
Ice cream?
Yeah,
ice cream?
yeah,
Like
parfaits,
ice
some
cream or something. It was
Some
something that he
Sunday
had.
or something.
Yeah, that's the only reason he
And
kept
I was
Earth
like,
alive,
bro.
right? Because of the.
Yeah, that's the only reason why the planet don't blow up is because nigga be hitting them. Bulma be hitting them with the snacks.
What if the Dragon Ball Z era caught the COVID and you gotta be on lockdown?
They did caught COVID.
Beerus is blowing up the city because can't nobody get no food to him.
It's like, fuck that.
Cell was basically COVID. This niggas was walking through just sucking people dry to disappear. Boo too.
But that's still one person that have to suck dry.
Boo
But
too.
if they force y'all to be in the house and Beerus can't get to nobody,
It'd be Majin Buu. Majin Buu was turning whole cities into snacks.
facts.
He would just be like, I'm gonna show up and I'm hungry. Everyone would turn into gumballs, chocolate, cookies. You know how pissed that would be? And then you fight? Bro, I don't know.
And then they just take your power after that.
Yeah, and you gonna wish back Goku because he can beat him. But this nigga gonna run your bank account up when he eats. Fuck out of here, bro. Go on something.
That man, like that man gonna come back hungry as hell.
Hell
Like,
I'll never cook for Goku. Straight up.
wait, would you? So you would rather cook for Beerus?
Hell yeah, I could cook one item. You gotta cook one item or one or two items and be happy.
Bruh, Beerus be eating.
Yo,
Dog, at the damn birthday party, he eating everything, bro.
He
What
was
you
eating
talking
everything,
about?
but he like other people got to eat. You put Goku at a table.
Ain't nobody
eating. You just see food flying everywhere.
That man sampling everything at the damn table, bro.
Bowls be stacking up next to him and shit, and you don't even see his hands. They're just stacking. It's like, hold up, cuz. Everybody else gotta eat. Nah, you next you know, like, whoo, that was good.
Y'all got any more?
Whoa, who cleaning this up? He just gone already.
Oh yeah, leave you with the
Yeah,
dishes.
at the bill, the cleanup, everything. Now you gotta look. I gotta get food again. Bro, I would never.
Ate me out of house and home, literally.
Son.
Oh my God.
Yo, Chi be like, yo, ain't got no money, bro. I can't afford you.
Can't
What you
afford to
got
feed
eat?
this man.
You seen his lunch? His lunch be like 80 stacks of trays of food. Yeah, Chi made me lunch.
Like 20 bento boxes.
How you?
He burns it all.
I get that, but nigga, we still gotta pay for this. Well, I gotta prep and make this.
Goku got a food stamp card.
Yo,
Don't give him no food.
that's one lunch. That's breakfast. The whole 250 gone. Breakfast.
A whole month food stamps is one meal.
Yo, facts, bro.
Yo, I don't know why they was over exaggerating for cartoons back in the day. You remember Scooby Doo with the tall-ass
sandwiches?
It's
Yeah.
just
Oh
like-
yeah,
and you always
like,
wanted
dog.
those,
I think
but
Yeah,
you
when
know
you went to
damn
the
well.
I'd
you
put
like,
Scooby
man,
down.
I ain't gonna stack this.
I'd have put Scooby down after that. You know the amount of times he stole my food and caught me, bro. This ain't funny no
They
more,
be
Scooby.
They be high, bro. Like,
Okay.
dog. That's how it is, dog.
I
You
be
can't
high
get-
too.
Dog.
You can't get high enough to eat that many
That's what I'm
sandwiches.
saying. Shaggy be just
Shaggy
high.
be eating too.
Nah, he be
Shaggy be eating too, bro. They both be eating.
Nah, he be eating. Shaggy be having his sandwich ready. Like, I'm about to smash this. Hold on, let me go get some sauce. Run to the kitchen.
Scooby
come
eat that
back,
shit.
Sucks it from across the room.
Oh, that's the best part.
And you be like,
Where my sandwich at, bro?
and he just leave the bread.
Yo,
fuck
you
the
know
Like,
what
yo.
He didn't leave the bread.
Now I gotta dry my esophagus.
You know what you never see?
What?
Do these people get paid after every job that they do?
Oh,
You never see no
Scooby-Doo?
money exchange. No, I'm talking about after
Those
every
big ass
mystery.
sandwiches gotta
After
be a
every
deal.
mystery.
Yeah,
Yo,
you
nah,
never
'cause
see
nah, 'cause
no
they
money
trespassing.
exchange.
They lucky to get off without going
So
to jail.
how the fuck do they afford gas for the?
Dog, they be driving in that damn mystery van all damn day.
Where do they
You'll
live?
never
How
see
do
them
they
stop for
pay?
gas or nothing.
Facts.
Yeah, they don't.
It's
How
just
do they work?
no,
Do they
it's
get
just
paid for these jobs? Do they not?
OnlyFans.
Oh.
Not that.
you got the creepy niggas. You got the creepy niggas who just want to watch Scooby eat.
Just think
Bro,
about it.
that's how they pay for it.
Yeah.
They just have Scooby eat and all the weird niggas just be looking.
They either be robbing. They be robbing niggas. They be
Bro.
selling dope. Let's be honest. They
Duh.
probably selling weed.
Probably.
Nah, cause
Yo.
Shaggy
They was
Shaggy
probably
gonna get
first
high on
grade.
their own
If I
supply.
had an OnlyFans,
Shaggy getting high on own.
who do you think would make the most money?
Wait, what?
Daphne.
Wait, who?
No,
Nah,
I think
Velma.
Velma.
Velma. Velma thick.
Yo, Velma.
Velma
thick.
thick,
Yeah.
bro. So I mean,
Wait, who's Velma?
Velma's the
Glasses,
The one with the glasses, man.
nerdy,
Okay, Velma then.
turtle.
Okay, I'm about
My
to
bad,
say,
my bad,
nah,
my bad.
man.
Velma was, yeah.
Yeah.
She be dropping
And plus-
glasses.
and-
I got 'em
like,
wrong.
"Oops,
Ooh, like,
I
oh,
can't find my glasses. Oh no. Bent
I
over
think-
and everything.
She's
I
like
missed
crawling
it.
on the floor looking for her
She's
glasses.
wrong for the-
I can't find my glasses.
Yeah,
Yeah, what the fuck?
she be like them.
And
stuck-
plus, I don't think Fred gonna allow Daphne to have an OnlyFans. You know he's
Yeah,
smashing.
would.
That's a
What?
strange relationship. Is he in the friend zone? Do they
I don't know, he-
out? Are they secretive?
In the live action movie, he was that was definitely
Yeah, he was. From
He was
the
claiming-
West.
he was claiming
Yeah,
her.
He was claiming Daphne. But on Velma was.
they
she-
kissed at the end of every movie, bro. Like
Yeah, y'all remember the Subway sandwich old logo? Just had a dude that was just like, it was like the longest sandwich ever in the world. You just like,
Yeah, that's
Bruh.
not a foot.
that's not
why is
that's not a foot long at all.
But that was the era that we came from. Everything was like over.
Everything was
big
that was
and
a super
dramatic.
size era.
I love the Coca-Cola commercials from back then.
Yeah.
The wiener
Super
machine.
size.
You remember how big
I was
that?
a fan of the brisk commercials. Your man
Yo.
walked in
The
and just
all
throw
the-
it up in and-
All the claymation. Oh,
Yeah.
you talking about before the claymation
Talking about
Super
the
Bowl
snow-
commercials?
the snowman?
Oh, the snowman.
He just walked. He was. Man, I'm just
Oh, it's just the skeletons. He drunk
Yeah.
one. And,
He a snowman again.
yeah.
filled out again. I was like, I felt that.
Nah,
I felt that
yo,
without-
you know what's funny? Them Campbell's commercial with the snowman,
Oh.
and right when he about to have the soup, you just see a kid like the
They
fuck.
should remake that. Who the fuck go clean up this water?
It's like if
Just get
it's
hot.
a black kid, it's like he's
yo,
like yeah, I'm
fuck,
about.
you
It's
don't
like
do it,
it's
don't
like you ain't gonna eat until you clean that goddamn water.
That will be a perfect ad. Just grab that ad and then run it around Christmas time, and then he'd be like, and then get a Gabe voice in the background. Who the fuck cleaning this up?
Who run the sink can?
Yo,
I tell my
And
plant
And
to
who left
sink.
the microwave open?
And then next thing you know, he pulls out that Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, like
Yeah, that shit was always fucking, bro.
yo, you know those, you know the infomercials, the one that I've seen on TV. They have the dumbest people. Like it's like, are you tired of opening your bag of chips and it's a lot? And then
Oh, yeah.
like,
I'm like, how you open your bag of chips and everything?
Are
Like,
you
dog,
tired of
are you
not
that damn?
pan sticking?
and it's like,
I'm like, you can't cook.
Right.
Like you ain't
Oil
watching
it,
shit.
bitch.
No, the
and
one
one's like holding a fork.
You ain't
like,
you ain't putting
Yeah.
you ain't
With a
putting
cup
you
of
ain't you ain't buttering your pan. Like what
the
the
one
hell?
that got me the most is when the lady had the bowl of soup and it's like, you're tired of these ugly recliners? And she sat down and just did. I said,
who does that shit?
What
How does the
recliner
recliner
does
fall?
Here, look, there's actually a compilation here.
Oh,
my
Way
God.
too funny.
Nah, you know what was fun? Nah, you know the.
I was like, boy, them some rough bowls if it's doing all that.
Oh my God.
Look,
Nah,
look,
you know
look,
what?
look.
You know the one that was like funny. When freaking.
Chicken in here, boy. You be missing these podcasts.
Oh,
boy.
yeah,
You just
for
having
sure.
anything.
But now you know the one that's the most dumbest one was like with the kids. Like you know that one thing was like with the kids with the cereal and milk,
Mm-hmm.
and it would like keep on moving so it won't spill.
Mm-hmm.
And you got some of these kids that just be like, they be spilling, they be flopping on the couch and spilling shit. I'm just like, first of all, ain't no I know kids can be messy and shit, but ain't no damn way.
I
You
just
about
saw
to-
one right now on my phone where it's like for the hose,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, you tired of hose? Like, you know, the hose.
Oh, they get
and
get
this
knocked
dude's
and
literally
shit?
like,
I'm like, bruh.
Right. It's like they
And
get
pulling it-
extra clumsy.
Some of
when
them shits
the-
don't work. I bought the egg ones because I like a hard-boiled egg. Tired
Uh-huh.
of peeling it. You tired of peeling it? Get the egg pops or something.
the egg
You
pops.
know, it's like, all right, yeah. So you
They're like squeezing the egg in their hand. That's how they're
like you
like,
trying to peel and they just rip the bitch in half. All right, but like I do generally hate peeling eggs. So like I got the egg drop thing, egg pops, put it in, microwaved it, like they said, 10, 15 seconds, the motherfucker exploded. Right?
There's some that are pretty badass though. Like there's ones where you peel the chips, right?
Yeah,
And you
that
put it in
was-
the microwave in a tray, and it actually creates like potato chips without.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
And then it was
okay.
the one that did the crispy. Anything you want crispy, like you want to make them. You know, you ever had like those chicken pot pies or some shit? And you
Yeah.
have that gray container.
Like the
thing.
foil to make to
Yeah.
crisp it, yeah.
Crisp it. They had one of those. So it was like a thing. You open it up. You can make bacon. You can make whatever you want. And crisp it.
So
I
it's not
remember
like
that.
oh, because I hate microwaving crispy shit. That
yeah.
that's
It
why there's an air
works, though.
fryer.
You
It
can.
worked. Yeah, it's not better than air fryer.
No, the only
Yeah.
That's what I'm
the
saying.
only
That's why we
person
got
that
an air fryer.
actually worked was that Billy Mays.
Oh.
everything.
Yeah.
was
Everything
made.
on
Yo,
his.
you-
R.I.P.
on it-
Yo, R.I.P. to Billy
Facts.
Mays, man, like for sure.
Yo, he
the OxyClean.
Facts.
They replace him with some
They still-
Australian dude. They're like, "Dude, are you tired of?" And he's just.
It's like I'm
tired.
tired of
Who the
hearing your
fuck is
goddamn
Billy
voice.
Mays
Where Billy at?
Nah, Billy revolutionized with that tape.
They got,
Shut that water off.
yeah.
Nigga, the water shut.
Y'all gotta watch Djibouti Dubs.
Djibouti dance.
Djibouti Dubs does the best infomercial
Facts.
dubs.
I
My
love
favorite is still the copper pan and the banoodle.
I like the
The shake weight one.
yeah.
I'm so mad that they freaking made money off the shake weight though. I'm like, bruh,
The sticky.
I
one.
do that for
Have you
free.
seen the one with the mouth? There's a mouth one.
What?
What?
Oh,
Huh?
but that you have to strengthen
No, that's
your
a
jaw.
pocket
Oh, you can
pussy.
strengthen
Oh,
your
I
jaw.
was
Like,
like,
it's a.
I thought you said a
it's
shake weight
no-
with the mouth on. I was like, that's a pocket pussy. That is not no shake weight.
Whoa, dude.
What are you
This
talking
is the
about?
wrong show.
HR.
HR don't give a damn.
We are an R-rated show. They should know by now.
We'll just edit this out.
He's like, so changing the subject.
Nah, but like,
Yo, y'all remember when South Park took it?
Yes.
Shake harder. Shake harder. You're done. And it's just a little dab of water just
oh
hit
my
you.
god.
That is not no water.
Yo, people
nah, the
stopped
thing-
buying it after that episode.
That shit was funny.
Nah, but the thing with them, the thing that is supposed to strengthen your jaw up, it's like it's literally.
Oh, yeah, it's right here.
It's literally like a ball that you just chew
bite.
on.
Yeah,
you
you just
chew
bite.
you chew on it and shit. I'm like,
90.
I'll just chew on
I'm
tough
like, why
steak
would
if I want to
I'm
do
like,
that.
why would you want to shape your jaw up like that? What's the point of that? Like,
Can't
what
you
is-
just all you gotta do
it's like
is
if you-
overcook a steak and then you don't you just keep
All
chewing
I'm
on
saying
eat
that.
well
is-
done
Okay?
steaks and that's good.
Hold on now. Hold on. Keep a open mind to this. Hold on now.
Alright.
Because there's certain things that I'm kind of taking back that white people do. Because there was a weird one. That was when I first saw that commercial. I'm just like, all right. One that I'm taking back is the leash.
The
The leash for your kid. First of all,
As much shit we was talking,
first of all,
when you busy and you focus over here, the last thing you want to do.
nah, man.
I'm not
Nah,
gonna lie. When
man.
you have that 2-year-old
man.
that wants to walk away,
Nah,
that just
man.
learn how
I
to
saw a
walk.
kid that just would not stay still. It's like,
Nah,
I see
man.
why you got that.
Nah, man. This is what black people have been doing this for years. It's all
Chloroform.
you gotta do is be like, if you better stay by my side. If you leave,
Show ass.
I'm going home. I'm leaving you here.
Nah, that don't
You
work.
leave. You live
That don't
here.
work.
That don't
Not,
work.
not in 2020.
You
It's
gotta-
like shit.
You gotta do the full threat.
Nah, I was gonna say
Shit.
back then, yeah. Now,
Yeah,
no.
It's like
It's the-
you giving that stern
Kids
look.
are-
My parents just
kids
had
are
to
waiting
look
to
at
call
me and
DCF
said,
on you. They know they rules and
Now you
Miranda
got
rights.
you got all these people recording and like calling you just never
You
know.
don't think them kids don't know? They'll be like, oh, so I can get a check? What? Hit me if you want to, mama. Hit
Oh,
me
really?
if you want to.
Man, just do the same thing that Russell Peters said when he said that to his dad. Just be like, okay. The dad was just like, all right, you can call child service. Gonna take him 30 minutes to get here. I got 30 minutes to beat your ass.
And at the end, I don't gotta deal with your ass because they taking you. Win-win.
You see that one video of the son like just threatening the dad, like getting all up in his face saying, "What are you gonna do, bitch? You little pussy."
What?
Oh.
Yo, that would have been the elbow.
The dad
Dude.
was like, no.
Nah,
Like,
that's
okay, I'm trying to shower. Get out. Get out.
that's
I
my
shower?
belt.
called
That's
you.
Shower?
nigga.
Come
I'm be like,
I'll
nah,
call
I'm be
D-
like,
yo, I'll call
I'm be like,
DCF
all right, get in that
myself.
shower, get in that shower. Hold up.
I call sexual misconduct.
Oh, yeah.
Sexual misconduct. I had to hit
give
my
a
son from
All
sex.
in his face. He was like, "What you gonna do, little
While I'm
pussy?"
showering, this ain't prison.
I'm
nigga.
be like, all right.
Fuck your ass up.
Shit.
I was like, "What the fuck?"
We
Man, these
squaring
kids,
up.
bruh, some.
I'll fight your ass.
I just
I mean,
ooh,
I
that
know-
reminds me
I
of
mean,
like
I'm low-key-
Maury. Was it Maury? Like,
yeah.
when all those little, it was Maury and I forgot what other show, like Jerry Springer and stuff. Like all these fucking like the 13-year-olds, like, I want to be a little hoe, but my mom don't let me. I fuck like 10 guys. I'm
Nah,
like,
that's
what
nah-
the fuck?
Nah,
That's it?
nah, that's Dr. Phil right there.
Yeah.
Yo, you remember the little black girl?
Yeah. Yo, that
I'm
black
like,
girl was like 11 or some
no.
shit too.
Oh, yeah.
She was hella young. I'm out here. I do whatever I want.
Yo,
Murray.
Murray.
Oh, that
Murray
reminds
is
me
my
of South
nigga.
Park.
Yeah, Murray.
South Park.
Murray is my nigga. He hit the. All right, let's see the results.
It's like, in the case.
He put that hand up.
It's like,
he just.
it's like, I got the results right here.
No, my favorite part is when they're all screaming at each other, fighting, and Moore's just like, fuck it. He just
like-
walks out,
it's
doesn't
like-
have to say anything. He just holds up the results.
Nah, he just be like, all right, man, this is going on too long. I got the results right here. This all
In
what
the
y'all were waiting
case
on.
of little Trevon Davis Jr. on the second side,
He daddy. He daddy.
you are not the.
Oh! I told you I ain't that father. I told you I ain't that motherfucking father, bitch.
Yo.
What you gonna do now? You ain't getting none of this money, ho.
Right?
And then the
then
cameraman
they
just
sit
be
down.
running out there.
Yo.
too.
And then they sit down and he be like, "What you gonna do about it?" Well, I'm gonna try to be the best stepdad I can be out there.
Yo, the ones that
You-
come on the
you
show
lie,
for the
motherfucker.
fifth time.
As soon as the cameras come off, you're going to be like, I'm out.
You seen those? The one that been on the show for like the fifth time.
It's the fifth time.
fifth
and even, and even still, they be like, you ain't the father.
I'm pretty sure you. No, it's him. No.
And
Yo,
every
Moore-
time, them damn cameraman be
More
rock.
be the best. He'd be like, hey, it's okay. We'll find this. We'll figure this out.
Bruh,
We
I don't
still
know,
got- we
yo,
still
I
got
don't know
them
how
people
he
on
be
the
recruiting
list.
these cameramen,
You
but dude,
still-
there was one episode when the lady ran out the studio. The cameraman just like on her ass the whole time.
I'm sure they tell them who's not the father, who's the father, prior to, so they can be ready. You be ready to run.
It's like,
Be
all right.
ready to run.
Yo,
He's like, y'all better stretch now.
I give cameraman some extra credit because
That was like 30.
those is back in the day. And they
Those
didn't have
heavy.
Bluetooth, no nothing. So how much cord did he have?
They had them. They still got the thick ass cords and shit. All them.
Yo, whoever was the cord guy was just
That's
unwrapping.
what I'm saying.
Yo, how long you going, pimpin'? We running out of
It's like,
cord.
yo,
Let's go.
dog, and I've worked with them cords before, so I know, dog, it is hell to wrap them up and unwrap them, bro. Like, dog.
They got the wheel. They just unroll it. Just go.
Now
Hook up another line.
man, they just like, yo, let it go. It's like, yo, we about to like. She's still running. She out the studio. Like, she's off the property right now.
Man, she in the car.
He right up on her car and shit, bro. You about to,
That should be the most wildest.
dude. Imagine Usain Bolt as one of them cameramen, bro. You ain't get away from nobody.
Go ahead and close this.
I love the show, Cheaters.
Oh, he's the worst.
Yo,
Those are tricky.
This nigga take you to your house. You
like-
butt booty naked.
you know, I remember one time
The
they
pizza
caught
man
someone.
is there. You be like,
Dominatrix.
what's going
Dude,
on?
they caught somebody who was in their car. Like, I'm like, they getting out the car. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yo, it's like the wife just cussing him out.
Yo,
and
you
shit.
remember the
I'm like,
one? Like, I'm glad that they got rid of that show
bro, what?
because you remember the one dude that was like, "Oh, so you gonna tell on me?
Try to ran him
You,
over.
you just gonna tell on me? All right, I'm sorry." And then just cold clock
Oh,
girl
shit.
just hit. Pow! I was like, "Yep, that show getting
yeah.
off there."
People getting hurt now, man. Like,
Didn't he
There-
get stabbed?
Yeah.
I think one person got stabbed. Yeah, one person got stabbed.
It's just even if the cameras are off, give it like another 3 days when the cameras they're gonna go after the person.
Oh, of course.
I bet you they got a lot of
Yeah,
people
for
soon.
sure.
I
All
would.
right, close that out, man.
All right.
But yo, this is TV Nerds. You know, you can follow the whole team at TV Nerds on Facebook and Instagram. Follow us on Twitter at TV Nerds Podcast. You know, you can follow us individually, myself, Lee Sonia, Gabe Stomach at our respective social medias. You know,
I think that's it. Oh,
hell yeah.
sponsors.
Our sponsors,
Cool games and comics.
Cool Comics and Games.
Whatever. Is it? Cool comics. And
Yeah,
games?
Cool Comics and
Always
Games.
confuse it.
He's high.
All I
So,
know is that I know how to find it. At least I know
Yeah.
how to find it.
And that's where all the magic cards and
Yeah.
tournaments be popping. So
Lots of D&D.
they still
lots
got
of Yu-Gi-Oh
they still got tournaments and stuff.
Yeah, they
Yep.
still open
Yep.
and running back
Mhm.
strong now. Still doing social distancing. I heard Daniel Newplay got a game night
Yeah.
Yes.
popping off
New-
now. So New Plague Tattoos.
New Plague Tattoos.
And he be having tattoo parties.
Mhm.
$31 small tattoos.
Yes,
So
they even
check out New
open
Plague.
their own like little, like music jam session where
Yep.
you get your tattoo and outside they got music.
Yeah. The Kava bar in Bonita.
Yep.
So check them out.
All right.
Check them out.
Shout out to EX3 Network.
You
Yeah.
got them battles coming.
We got the rap battles coming.
October 11th.
That shit gonna be fire.
Yo, the
Oh,
the last rap battles was awesome. If you thought the last rap battles was good,
Putting both
Yeah,
my foots
man.
in it.
It's October 11th.
yeah,
October 11th.
October
All right,
11th.
I'm gonna make some moves.
for
Sunday.
sure. And this has been TV Nerds. R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman.
Keep coming back to
That's
you.
faithful.